Welcome to our screencast on horizontal addition for first grade. You will soon notice that Singapore Math writes problems horizontally almost all of the time, at least until we get to the vertical algorithm. That's because it makes it easier to decompose and branch numbers for equations, and it draws attention to computation by place value. If you'll recall, place value is part of the backbone of Singapore Math instruction. Horizontal addition comes straight from the branching of numbers, as I will demonstrate here. In order to add 11 plus 15, we first decompose each addend into its place value parts. 11 becomes 10 plus 1, and 15 becomes 10 plus 5. Next, we will combine our tens. 2 tens makes 20. Then combine our ones. 1 plus 5 equals 6. And finally, 20 plus 6 equals 26. Horizontal addition is just like branching, but minus all the branching. Let me show you what I mean. I'll start with the problem 17 plus 15. I will first decompose 17 and 15 into their place value parts. 17 becomes 10 plus 7, and 15 becomes 10 plus 5. Now I want to gather and combine my tens, so I'll regroup my tens and ones together in parentheses so that I'm left with 10 plus 10 and 7 plus 5. 10 plus 10 equals 20, but now I see that I can pull another 10 out of my 7 plus 5, so I'll break 5 up into 3 plus 2 so that I can combine the 7 and 3 to make a 10. I could have just as easily decomposed the 7 into 5 and 2. It's just a matter of what my brain saw first. We may all approach this problem a little differently, and some students will even skip steps, and that's okay. It's just a reflection of how far along they are in their place value understanding. Some people may look at the way I'm working this problem and think that it's a lot of work and extra steps, but you have to realize that we are teaching students how to do math mentally. Very soon they will be doing much of this in their heads, and very quickly. You will be amazed at how quickly they are able to do mental math, given time and practice. Okay, so now I have 20 plus my new 10 plus 2. The 20 and 10 makes 30, plus my remaining 2 makes 32. Now let's look at another one, 14 plus 16. First, we need to decompose our addends. 14 becomes 10 plus 4, and 16 becomes 10 plus 6. Now I'll gather my tens and try to make more tens. 10 plus 10 equals 20, and I am very neatly left with 4 plus 6, which equals 10 exactly. So 20 plus 10 equals 30. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Here's another one, 25 plus 36. How can I decompose 25 and 36? 25 becomes 20 plus 5, and 36 becomes 30 plus 6. Again, I want to gather my tens and make more if I can. I can combine 20 plus 30 and 5 plus 6. Of course, 20 plus 30 equals 50. Now, do you see that I can pull another 10 out of my ones by decomposing the 6 into 5 plus 1? Now I am left with 50 plus 10 plus 1, which equals 61. Just 2 more problems and we're finished. Next, we'll add 43 plus 37. I can decompose 43 into 40 plus 3 and 37 into 30 plus 7. Gather my tens and ones, and I'm left with 40 plus 30 and 3 plus 7. 40 plus 30 equals 70, and 3 plus 7 equals 10, and 70 plus 10 equals 80. This is my last one, 55 plus 28. I can decompose 55 into 50 plus 5 and 28 into 20 plus 8. Now I'll gather my tens and ones so that I have 50 plus 20 and 5 plus 8. 50 plus 20 equals 70, and I can pull another 10 out of my ones. If I decompose 8 into 5 plus 3, I can add my 2 5s to make another 10. So now I'm left with 70 plus 10 plus 3. 70 plus 10 equals 80, and 80 plus 3 equals 83. You did it! You just learned how to add numbers horizontally the Singapore math way. Try practicing some on your own with bigger numbers. If you keep practicing, soon you will find yourself doing it in your head because it's fast. You'll be a mental math ninja. There's nothing scary about this math. It's different from the way we were taught as kids, sure, but I think the more you learn about it, you will find that it's just good math. I hope you will take the time to explore other Singapore math concepts. Thank you for watching this video.